Clarence Hill, Forward Star Telegram. Obviously, the penalty defense, defense get a lot of yards. Can you just talk about the way you closed in the fourth quarter on offense and defense?
I think the fourth quarter really tells a story. Obviously, a tremendous amount of back and forth the first three quarters, but we talk about it all the time, picking up for one another, complimentary football, clutch plays. Defense goes out and gets the takeaway. Unfortunately, we didn't get any points off it, and then they had the 2 4th-down stops, and obviously, the offense didn't punt. So, and the special teams there wasn't really, a whole lot of activity there, but just an excellent team win.
Mike, Todd Archer with ESPN. You've not had a lot of games like this this year, especially at home. What can you learn? What have you learned about your team tonight?
Well, I told the team after the game that we need games like this. I mean, this is what December football looks like, and we all understand what's in front of us because you have to win the close games. I mean, to get to where you want to go, you have to win these kind of games, and this was a great example of how you just keep hanging in there and keep playing. I think at halftime, and we were frustrated. We had a lot of penalties called, and I think our guys just knuckled down and played, and they had some big plays there in the third quarter. But once the fourth quarter came, our guys got it done at the most important time.
What more can you say about Dak and his performance?
Yeah, Dak's playing great ball, just really in sync. I think just the way they played, and they did a good job up front. It took a while to get some of the runs going. But that's what you got to do in these games. You just got to keep banging away, and we had some big runs come out in the fourth quarter when we needed it.
Calvin Watkins, Dallas Morning News. DeMarcus Lawrence made a big stop there on 4th down. Just talk about your defense and how they played, especially late.
Oh yeah, I mean 4th down stops are they're as good as a takeaway. So and that was huge. We needed both of those. Because obviously we were behind at that point, and. And D-Law has that knack too. He just has that knack to cross-face and make plays, and he's been doing his whole career.
Bland had one of those up and down games, but he had another pick. Just your thoughts on how he played?
Well, I mean, hey, this is an excellent offensive perimeter group that came in here. I mean, we had a lot of respect for what we saw in the game plan process, and we were just. It's football. They went after us, and we went after them, and at the end we got it done in the fourth quarter. But yeah, they definitely, went after the one-on-ones outside and hit some plays.
Mike, Elwin Henderson, Gilman Rear, and of course you had just a tremendous respect, I guess you would say, for Seattle's defense because they've been so good for so long. You obviously expected the kind of game, I'm guessing, that you ended up with tonight.
We were expecting a highly competitive game, yeah, no doubt. I think both teams have a play style, a very aggressive play style. And I think that's was part of the challenge with the officiating. So we fully expected it to go down that way. So they're coming off of a tough loss. So yeah, we knew they were coming in here with a ton of urgency. So, but at the end of the game, at the end of the day, this was our home field, and we play extremely well here, and I'm frankly, happy to get the win. But I can't say enough. Your team has to learn, has to be in tight games. I mean, how are you going to be good at winning close games if you're not in them? So, we've had our share of big wins. So this will serve us well moving forward.
Podell, CBS Sports. Mike, earlier in the week, Aaron Rodgers said he loved how Dak is playing the position in totality in terms of line of scrimmage, running some of the concepts that he said you guys ran in Green Bay for touchdowns on balls to CeeDee Lamb over the years. How would you compare this stretch? Dak's had 20 touchdowns in the last 6 games to maybe one of his stretches up in Green Bay and just how locked in he is.
Well, I mean, I never like to compare, quarterbacks, and to be honest, I've been so blessed to be around Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and Aaron had so many excellent stretches, and I'm hopeful he gets to get on to another great stretch up here in New York. But yeah, Dak's playing great ball. It's fun when when you're in this rhythm. He has such great command, and it's just a connection, with his teammates, on the field at the line of scrimmage. We're getting in and out of things seamlessly. We're playing with a really good pace, and and that's just how we want to play. We want to attack, and you can only do it, with the championship, caliber quarterback, and Dak is that guy.
Clarence Hill, Four-Star Telegram. A couple of things. I know a lot of penalties on both sides, but the offside penalties continue to be a problem. I mean, lined up offsides. What can you do about that?
Yeah, it's definitely not a bright spot of the performance, but yeah, it's I think like anything, you got to keep working at it. The emotional discipline and the detail of it is something we need to be better at. And you just got to keep coaching it and demanding it, and it's from all of us. So I mean, it's a continuous message that you're really always going through, even when you're not going through the numbers that we have right now. Nobody likes it, and so we'll just continue to work on it.
Secondly, 10 days off now after 3 games in 12 days, 10 days off before the Eagles game. Just talk about where your team's body is and how important.
Yeah, no, they're tired. Yeah, I mean, you can see it during the week. I mean, it took them a while to get back. So they'll be off for the weekend. We'll get back together Monday, and we'll do some things Monday morning, and then we'll go into a normal 7-day week.
I know you talk about trimester. Just talk about how your team ended this trimester here.
Oh, really well. It's been a good trimester. It's been a very very productive trimester, and I think most importantly, we've been able to rack up some wins. But we're a better football team today than we were at the beginning of the trimester. So we got more football in front of us, a lot of it, but we just got to keep working. Keep improving and winning these kind of games.
We talk a lot about. Sorry.
Dak has always kind of trusted his tight ends around here. How has he built up that trust with Jake so quickly?
Yeah, there's a lot of trust there. I mean, just on that last touchdown throw there. So you don't make that to, you don't throw the ball to a guy you don't have a lot of reps with. So, and I think you're seeing that with him in pretty much most of our perimeter, and we have to have that. We can't play the aggressive brand of football in a passing game if we don't have that. So that's definitely one that we'll be able to build off of.
And finish with Colin.
Mike Edwarder, ESPN. Obviously, it's an occupational hazard for a cornerback matched up against a great receiver like Bland was tonight, that he's going to occasionally give up some plays, but he hasn't really known much frustration in the past 2 years since he's become a starter. How do you guys coach him through that?
Oh, yeah. It's good. Adversity is a good thing. You have to have it. You're going to have it. So you can't avoid it. It's the National Football League. So, this will be a great experience for him. So, and he's wired the right way. He didn't change. He played all the way to the last whistle there. So this will be a good experience for him.
We talk a lot about Dak and this stretch he's been on, but as if CeeDee Lamb is also on a pretty good tear. Just your thoughts about CeeDee playing?
Yes, CeeDee's our guy. We're gonna move him around and see how they react to him, because obviously we want to give him opportunities, but he's a little bit like Micah, on the defense. CeeDee creates better opportunities for the other guys. So and it's a blessing when you have someone like him, because to be able to play him in every position in the backfield. There's not a position where we can't line him up and utilize him. So, he's a real weapon for us.
Mike, if I can ask one more. Philadelphia, San Francisco Sunday. You watch it, pay attention to it. Do you want to know what's
I'll
going on?
watch it. Yeah, definitely. We play Philadelphia, so they're next up.
And how much do you think your team, you wanted to have go into that rematch with them 9-3, and there you are. What do you feel about going into that?
Yeah, we're where we need to be right now. Like I said, we talked about the second trimester. So I'm really just focused on our guys catching their breath here, and let's try to get back into a normal, semi-normal flow. So, but yeah, we'll be ready for Philadelphia.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.